वन। हेलो। हेलो। हेलो चेक।
Hello? Hello? Mute.
Hello, check. Hello, check. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin in the next 2 minutes. I request all of you all to kindly come inside and be seated. I repeat, we are about to begin in the next 2 minutes. I request all of you all to kindly come inside and please be seated. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, I request all of you all to kindly be seated for us to be able to begin with the first panel discussion. I request all of you all to kindly come inside and be seated for us to be able to begin with the conference. So attention, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final announcement for all the attendees to kindly come inside and be seated. We are about to start with the first panel discussion of this afternoon. I request all the attendees to kindly come inside and be seated. This is the final announcement. We are about to begin. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Security Now 2023. My name is Madiha Khan, and before I became a journalist and I started doing multiple things in life, I had a very long stint with Hindustan Times. Can we put the background music lower? Thank you. So yes, I had a very long stint with Hindustan Times, and I had some really nice mentors when I was working over there, and one of my mentor told me something that stayed with me. He told me that, Madiha, no matter what you decide to do in life, even if you decide to become a sweeper, because I did have a lot of interest in sweeping, he said, no matter what you decide to do in life, remember two things. First is to be honest to your job, to what you do. And second is to take out an hour every single day to educate yourself about your profession. And I have not been able to comply with him as much, but I do try to be honest and to learn about my profession as much as possible. And I think today, all of you present over here are doing exactly that. We are here not just to collaborate, not just to network, but to educate ourselves, to learn a little bit more about this constantly changing landscape that we are all in. So ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin with the first panel discussion of this conference, the panel discussion that all of us have been waiting for. We are going to delve into the intricate world of data, where we are going to discuss about the data dilemma, complying globally and securing locally. We are going to talk about the global compliances and local securities. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, I am going to call on stage our experts who are going to speak. Firstly, with our moderator for this session, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for CEO Seclure Vishal Gupta, the moderator for the session. On the expert panel, we have Mr. Ravi Kumar from CDSL, Mr. Suresh Shankaran from HDFC Bank, Commander Animesh from Indian Navy, and lastly, Mr. Rangarajan from Adani Group. Ladies and gentlemen, please give all our experts a huge round of applause.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Come on, Animesh, always a pleasure. Hi, please have a seat.
I would now like to leave the stage to Mr. Vishal to please begin with the panel discussion.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. How's everyone doing on caffeine? Everybody caffeined up? What were the two signs? This, thumbs up, and this. Everybody? Okay, good, great. Thanks a lot, everyone, and thanks a lot for the panel of experts taking out time. I'll take a couple of minutes to set up the context for this conversation. And the first thing I want to acknowledge is that on this stage today, we have about 100 years of security practitioners experience, right? And I'm trying to compress and take the juice out in the next 30 minutes odd or so before we open up the panel to the audience. Right, so that's a tall task already. So the idea of this panel discussion takes off from where a couple of minutes ago I was speaking on the keynote, which is or the welcome address, right? Which is that every security practitioner today is dealing with a big, what I call the data dilemma, right? Which is there are a lot of reasons to secure and keep data local, and there are a lot of reasons to comply globally, right? And on this stage itself, we've got a wide variety of enterprises and professionals, right? Or professionals who are working for a wide variety of enterprises, right? So we've got Commander Animesh from the Indian Navy, right? And I'll talk about why that represents in some sense one extreme. And on the other extreme, we have Suresh from HDFC Bank, right? Which is everybody okay with sound and getting some can everybody hear me at the back? Okay, great. So at the other end of the spectrum is Suresh from HDFC Bank, which has presence in lots of countries, comes under a lot of compliance frameworks spread globally, right, and so on. And then we've got Ravi from CDSL and Rangarajan from Adani, right, who are in this spectrum. And the idea of this is that, hey, there are extreme security requirements. If Commander Animesh and his team was not doing a good job of protecting our data or protecting the national data working for the Indian Armed Forces, we would have a lot of things to worry about. So thank you. Thanks a lot for your service. And at the same time, if Suresh, Ravi, Rangarajan were not doing their jobs well, then hey, I'm an HDFC Bank customer, and of course a CDSL customer, and so on. Not yet a customer of Adani. I don't know how I could become one, but right. So obviously we've got professionals here who are playing very important roles and so on, but they face very different challenges, right? And the idea of this in the next couple of minutes is to bring out this spectrum well, and how each of them are handling different challenges. So that's the idea of the next 30 odd minutes that we have. I'll take I'll give 30 minutes each, or 30 seconds each to each of our panel members to just quickly introduce themselves, what is the role that they play for each of the respective enterprises, and then we'll get on with the questions. So we have 30 minutes, and then we'll open it up to a couple of questions from the audience, right? Starting with Mr. Rangarajan.
Yeah. Morning, everyone. I'm Rangarajan, Vice President Adani Defense and Aerospace. I, in my role, lead digitalization and cybersecurity for Adani Defense, as well as being the business head for drones business.
You, Commander Animesh.
Good morning, friends. I'm Commander Animesh. I am Joint Director in Indian Navy. We're working at Directorate of Information Technology, responsible for various projects, including info security policies and issues with respect to data governance, data protection of Indian Navy. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Suresh Shankaran. So I am part of the CISO's team. I basically look into the data protection requirements and identity access management, InfoSec awareness, and certain compliance like SWIFT CSP for the bank. I'm one of the direct reportees to the CISO. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Rather, good afternoon, everyone. Ravi here. So, I have over 17 years of experience in IT network security, and in current role, I am part of a CISO team, and I look after the security operations, governance, compliance, and vulnerability management. So, I'm looking forward to this session.
Thank you. And gentlemen, I have taken the liberty of getting to first name basis with everyone, since I've worked personally with all of you before without permission, so I apologize for that, and I hope I can continue to do that. Thank you. So we'll start off with, and I do want to draw out the whole spectrum, right? Let's start with organizations who are most under scrutiny from a global security and compliance perspective, right? And my first question is to you,